Not including the power-ups, I'd say Mario games are definitely notable for how many collectibles there are. You can collect just about everything you come into contact with in this franchise. It's great. But if I asked you to name even just half of every collectible from the mainline Mario games, do you think you'd be able to do it? It's not all just coins out there, fellas. Don't worry though, because you'll know them all by the end of this video. To be clear, I'm only going to be covering the mainline platformer titles here, and power-ups will not count as collectibles. Perhaps in the future I'll do a video dedicated to all the power-ups or the different collectibles in the Mario spin-off titles, but we'll see. Anyways, here's all the collectibles in every Mario game. Starting off pretty easy with the OG Super Mario Bros. This game only has two proper collectibles, those being the 1-Up Mushroom and the standard gold coin. To save you guys as well as myself a bit of trouble of having to repeat the same thing over and over and over again for every single game, the standard gold coin is available in every single one of these games. Getting 100 typically grants you an extra life, with one of the bigger exceptions being in Super Mario Odyssey, where your total coin counter essentially becomes your amount of lives. Dying in that game will lower your total coin counter by 10. Then of course the 1-Up Mushroom, where collecting it will instantly grant you a sweet extra life. These two staple collectibles are also the only two available in Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Super Mario Bros. 2 outside of Japan adds in some new ones like the Cherry, Small Heart, Key, Crystal Ball, and Magic Potion. Cherries can be found scattered across different levels, where collecting 5 of them will grant you a Starman power-up. Small Hearts will appear if you defeat 8 enemies and will restore any life you might have lost to previous obstacles. The Key will help you unlock locked doors in levels, but you have to be careful when grabbing one because the Phanto enemies will chase you around for a period of time. Magic Potions will spawn doors to explore new areas when thrown, and Crystal Balls will be rewarded to you whenever a Birdo is defeated, resulting in the Mass Gate opening for level completion. Super Mario Bros. 3 was the first game to introduce the blue coins, which is a type of coin that's acted differently depending on the game it was in. When it comes to the 2D side-scroller Mario games, these coins would appear in large groups whenever certain switches were activated in a level, eventually disappearing after a short period of time. However, in games like Super Mario 64 and Sunshine, they act totally different. 64 versions of the blue coins act as the equivalent to 5 gold coins whenever you collect one of them, while in Super Mario Sunshine, they can restore 2 life points instead of 1, and 10 of them can be traded for a shine sprite to the raccoon located near the Rico Harbor Warp Zone. Magical balls and magic wands are present in Mario 3 as well. Magic balls are gifted when a Boom Boom is defeated, while the wands will be given to Mario after defeating one of the Koopalings, which in turn will restore King back to his normal self. We also got the collectibles that are more used outside of the actual levels, like cards, which can grant Mario an extra life if you get 3 of the same ones in a row at the end of each level, anchors, which can keep an airship in place, hammers break boulders on the map for more pathways, and magic whistles take you to the Warp Zone. Super Mario Land follows the same layout as the first 2 Super Mario Bros. Games, only this time the 1-Up Mushroom is replaced with the 1-Up Heart. Since Super Mario World was the game where the iconic Yoshi debuted, it of course makes sense that the fruit he eats would also debut in this game. Eating 10 red berries earns you a Super Mushroom, 2 pink berries spawns a Yoshi Cloud, while a green berry can add 20 extra seconds to the level's timer. Along with regular 1-Ups, 3-Up Moons are now a thing, which will in turn grant you 3 extra lives instead of just 1. Smiley face bonus coins appear whenever a Yoshi Cloud spawns, and collecting 10 of those will grant an extra life. Dragon coins are pretty much the star coin equivalent for Super Mario World, where collecting 5 or more in one stage will get you an extra life and much more points to your overall game score. Gray coins sort of work like a blue coin replacement for this game. Both need to switch to activate, only instead gray coins will take the place of enemies that were previously on the field. Keys are also back and much less scary to carry around this time. Finding these as well as the hole to open them in a level will unlock a extra level to explore. The Magic Ball from Super Mario Bros. 3 returns as a one-time use instead of being collected multiple times. You only get it the one time at the end of the sunken ghost ship level in the final world. As for Super Mario Land 2, it still has the same original 2 collectibles as the first game, but now adding a 3-Up Heart to grant 3 lives, a money bag that rewards 50 coins, and the Tutulier 6 golden coins, which are obtained after defeating each subsequent boss at the end of each zone. The only boss not holding one of these coins is the final boss, Wario. The first 3D Mario title on this list, Super Mario 64, surprisingly doesn't have the most when it comes to standard collectibles. Like I mentioned earlier, there's the regular gold coins and blue coins here, but the addition of red coins as well, another type of coin that would become quite common in other future Mario titles. Collecting 8 of these in an area will grant a power star, and one of them is worth 2 extra regular coins for the coin counter. Speaking of power stars, they are the main thing Mario needs to collect in this game to further progress inside Peach's castle. Power stars return as the main progress collectible in both Super Mario Galaxy games too, where the total amount is 120, 121, and 240 42 respectively. I sort of covered most of what Mario Sunshine has to offer already by speaking about it indirectly during the other game sections. Red coins are back, still serving the same purpose where if there's 8 of them available, collecting them all rewards a shine sprite. Only now, unlike in 64, they were treated as their own separate entity from regular coins, so collecting one does not add to your overall coin counter. Water bottles are also available every now and then throughout the game, but they're very niche, not obtainable very often, and they restore your Flood's water pack to full, though usually just getting inside a body of water ends up being the more ideal way to go. Can't forget shine sprites either. Obviously, they're the staple collectible in Super Mario Sunshine, with 120 in total, just like in Super Mario 64. After the release of Super Mario 64, 2D Mario almost felt like a thing of the past for quite some time. That style of Mario game just hadn't been getting any love for a bit. That is until New Super Mario Bros. For the DS released, which reimagined 2D Mario in so many amazing ways, including its collectibles, of course. Gold and blue coins returned, serving the same purpose as they did in their previous 2D Mario titles. Red coins were back again, only this time 8 of them were activated via a red ring, where Mario needs to collect all of them in a set period of time before they disappear, just like the blue coins. Collecting all of them will earn him a power-up or potentially a 1-up. This game also introduced the concept of star coins, which became the staple main collectible in the new Super Mario Bros. Series of games. There is always 3 per stage, with 240 total in this game. Collecting them all doesn't earn you much other than some cosmetic changes to the world map and such, but it's whatever. Almost forgot the Big Star, which is an exclusive collectible to this game's multiplayer mode. They look just like Starmen, just bigger. Having the most of these in a multiplayer duel mode earns you the win against your opponent. Super Mario Galaxy has an absurd amount of collectibles. Along with the standard gold coins, Mario can now collect star bits, which work similarly to coins. Getting 50 earns an extra life, but they can also be refunded to shoot and stun enemies as well as feed hungry Lumas. Said Lumas can open pathways to new planets or even brand new galaxies. Purple coins make their Mario series debut in this game too, appearing in special purple comet missions where you need to collect 100 of them to earn a power star. Some have time limits while others are unlimited. Question mark coins are a bit of a wild card in the sense that they can either spawn a power up, another question mark coin, or a 1-up for instance. Collectible music notes make their debut here as well, functioning similarly to the question mark coins, but these can actually grant power stars under certain circumstances, which question mark coins cannot. Life streams can be found in various galaxies, which increase Mario's total health from 3 to 6, usually found right before boss fights in particular. Yellow and blue star chips will need to be collected if you want to further progress through certain galaxies. Yellow ones creating launch or sling stars, while blue ones create multiple pole stars. Keys are back again too, where grabbing one simply unlocks a locked door automatically, even if you're not right in front of it. Can't forget the main power stars either. There's just so many things with the word star in this game that it's crazy. I know their game's about space, but still. Regular power stars act the same as green and red stars in this game, though green stars do have some variety and roles for other Mario titles, which I will cover shortly. Silver stars make an appearance in this game too, where collecting 5 grants a power star. Usually they're spread pretty far apart to not make things super easy. And last but not least, the Grand Stars, the other core collectible Mario needs in the Galaxy games. These behemoth stars are responsible for powering Rosalina's Comet Observatory and the Starship Mario, so Mario can explore more galaxies and get closer to saving Peach. There are 7 total in Galaxy 1 and 6 in Galaxy 2. New Super Mario Bros. Wii always brings back good memories, because it's one of the few co-op games I was able to play with my siblings for extended periods of time. We never really got bored of it. All the collectibles from the previous New Soup titles are present in this game too, star coins in particular having a bit more value to them now, being able to unlock levels in the Special World 9 if enough are collected per Worlds 1 through 8. We also got these toad balloons that can be collected in specific enemy overworld challenges. The Yoshi fruit make a return as well. Eating 5 in this game will grant a random item, usually a mushroom, fire flower, or 1-up mushroom. Just gonna say right now, Super Mario Galaxy 2 has got the most standard collectibles out of any game on this list. There is so much random crud in this game, but I love it all. Every collectible that was available in Galaxy 1, with the exceptions of the blue star chips and the red power star, are also in Galaxy 2. Green stars acting a bit differently, where 2 or 3 of them will spawn in every galaxy after the main game is beaten with 120 power stars already collected, with the addition of comet medals now, a staple collectible for this game that can be found once per galaxy. Collecting one allows for the option of a prankster comet to spawn over an existing galaxy, which presents a challenge to earn you an extra power star. Objects called bronze stars are also an optional collectible version of a standard power star that's only obtainable if you use the cosmic guide to complete a level for you. However, if you want to 100% this game, you eventually have to do every single mission normally. Time clocks make their mainline Mario game debut here, typically appearing in the Speedy Comet challenges. Collecting one will add 10 extra seconds to the mission's time limit. With Yoshi being in this game, it's only natural fruits are back yet again. Normal sized ones dropping a star bit when eaten, and eating 5 gives Mario an extra life, while the big ones drop multiple star bits and will usually spawn a launch star after consumption. Super Mario 3D Land marks Mario's first proper 3D adventure on a handheld console. That isn't a remake, of course, like 64DS. Playing this game is definitely one of my fondest memories during the early 3DS days. Star medals make their one and only appearance in the Mario series here. They look and act just like star coins, 3 in each level, and need them all for 100%. These arguably have more value though, because some required courses need you to have a certain amount of these collected to progress through the main parts of the game. Red coins function the same way as they did in the other New Soup games. Ring spawns 8 and gives you a power-up when all are collected. Music notes also make a return, only this time it'll only give you a power-up or a 1-up since this game revolves around goal pull completion for each level and not power stars or anything. Time clocks can now have 2 different designs where the green ones give 100 extra seconds while cyan gives 10. They're much more common too, appearing in just about every level in the game. This game also debuts the gold ring, which will give Mario a few coins instantly upon contact. Not too much of a surprise, but most of the collectibles in New Super Mario Bros. 2 are coin related. I mean, look at the box art for this game, for Christ's sake. Of course, sporting the trifecta of gold, blue, and red coins, it's also the first game to include moon coins, which function just like star coins, but can only be collected in the levels of Special World Star. Time clocks are here too, with cyan ones acting the same as they did in 3D Land, but the green ones only giving 50 extra seconds instead of 100 this time around. Giant coins with specific numbers on them are quite common here too, ones that can give 10, 30, 50, or even 100 at once to make farming lives super easy. Lastly, there's the crown coins, which are a multiplayer exclusive coin that can be obtained if you beat someone else's record in a coin rush stage. One of these is worth 1,000 coins to your overall coin counter on the main menu. New Super Mario Bros. U didn't add a whole lot to the mix in terms of new collectibles, having the exact same ones as New Super Wii with the additions of green ring / green coins and the 3-up moon. The green coins function identically to the red coins actually, where you'll get a power-up or 1-up if you collect them all. The only difference is the green coins are spawning in bunches of 3 with 5 bunches total to grab. Then 3-up moons obviously give you 3 extra lives. However, in this game you have to get the gamepad exclusive boost mode to get these, hence why these are only obtainable if you play as Toadette or have somebody playing as Toadette with you in the deluxe version on the Switch, since there's no gamepad obviously. Not much to say about New Super Luigi U collectible wise, obviously has the same ones as New Soup U, but again, the 3-up moons have a little bit of a twist where the red Toad houses with 1-ups replace them with the 3-up moons. On to Super Mario 3D World. All the coin types listed in New Super Mario Bros. U are also in this game, though with some slight differences in functionality, mainly the green ring and coins, which can now grant you a green star instead of a power-up. Green stars in this game function just like the star medals in 3D Land, 3 in each level with groups that can be found in mystery box gauntlets throughout the overworld, plus you'll need to have a certain amount to unlock required stages again. Mainly the castle ones. The gold ring from 3D Land is back too, along with the addition of stamps. 1 stamp can be found per level or in a fairy house on the overworld. There are 85 total with a unique piece of artwork to represent them. Man, I love that Mario art style that the stamps use so much. It's so good. Key coins aren't as cool, but you need to collect 5 of them every now and then to unlock a warp box to progress further in a level. Finally, at the home stretch with Super Mario Odyssey. Thinking about this game just always puts a smile on my face, man. In case you forgot, this is the one game where 1-ups and the concept of extra lives is not a thing. The only coin types now are the standard gold coins and the regional coins based on the kingdom you're in. All of them purple shaded and vary in total count depending on the kingdom you're in. Some having 100 defined, while others have 50, like the Sand and Cascade Kingdoms, respectively. Using these coins at the regional shops can get you decorations for inside and outside the Odyssey ship. Gold rings appear in this game too. I'm sure people were dying to know that. Regular hearts and life hearts are new additions that restore 1 life point for Mario and restore him to full / give him 6 hit points instead of 3, respectively. These needed to be added to compensate for the coin purpose shift, of course. Can't forget the power moons, the main collectible for this game that are responsible for powering the Odyssey ship. You can get these things by just about doing anything, to be honest. Their sister collectible, the multi-moon, can be grabbed in certain missions in each kingdom, where it adds 3 moons to your total counter. However, because this game is open world, you technically don't even need to get these to progress in the kingdoms. Moon shards are a thing to help you earn a moon too, depending on the circumstance. If you're able to get 5 of them, whenever there are, a moon awaits. The music notes from the Galaxy games return, where they'll always grant the power moon if you collect them fast enough. No power-ups to give in this one. Keys are back as well to unlock certain things, usually to get a moon. Then of course, course, the Yoshi fruit, which can be eaten in bulk by captured Yoshi Mario in the endgame. Eating enough of them gets you a moon. Last but not least, Bowser's Fury. Although quite a short side adventure, it was still a great step in the right direction for future 3D Mario titles. Gold, blue, and ring coins are obviously here, with the addition of cat shines. These are used to light up the lighthouses on Lake Lapcat, as well as unlock the Giga Bell power to fight Fury Bowser. There are 100 in total, but only 50 are required to beat the main story. Some cat shines will require 5 cat shine shards to be collected to earn a cat shine, while others can be stuck in a cage that needs a standard key to free it. Then to end it off, we got the Plessy medals. Medals with Plessy's face that if are collected in quick enough succession will earn Mario a cat shine. Well, that's all the collectibles in every Mario game. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of these kinds of videos in the future, whether it be on Mario power-ups, enemies, what have you. I'd love to know your thoughts. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more Mario/Nintendo related gaming content like this in the future. But for now, I will see you guys next time. Peace out, take care, bye-bye.